Sup nerds, here's Josh, and he's going to give us his updated whatever bluefish deck profile.
Aegisdramon fish.
Yeah, that's it.
In my cool deck box. Tapu Fini.
That is a nice deck box.
Alrighty, we're going with the best egg, Zukimon. Gain a memory when you play out from your source. That's all this deck does. You can DNA, so it gains multiple effects. Will not be beaten. We're only playing 2 Crabmon, cutting it very slim for the Deep Savior traded cards. It's still good. It's jamming inheritable. It can gain immunity from Aegis, and on play gains when a blocker. I was on Floodgates before, but now I'm on the BT21 Sengo. He's your turn, reduce Evo. All your level 4s are Aquas, so it's always just a 1-cost Evo. And he's the all-important end of attack, gain 1 memory. And then the best one is the EX or BT19 Sengo. Yeah, this is the Liberator. Searches you all your pieces except Plesio and Crab. He's very good. He can add you any Aqua and 1 Liberator. So only 9 rookies. We're cutting it really slim. And spoiler alert, we're cutting the level 4s slim as well. We got 2 of the promo Digimon. Sad, but you have to spend the money on it. It's just so good. On play when Digivolving, you gain immunity from battle to the end of your turn, and his inheritable gives Rush, which is the aggressive part. Then we're on 3 Seedra X. Seedramon X is your early Floodgate removal on Evo or on play, bottom deck at level 3, and that's not his X effect. His X effect is to stun a Tamer. His inheritable to draw if you have 7 hours never comes up because you draw and you're searching all the time, but it's still the best Floodgate removal we got. And then onto the best level 4, which I was suggesting you play it just as a tech, but after testing a ton with it, Zukui is just the most broken, abusable card in this deck. He's only 4 cost to play. He's on play draw card, and if he's played from a source, you gain memory with jamming inheritable. It's everything you want to do in this deck. I have had turns where I've played this guy out from sources 5 times. You can just keep looping him and cycling him and tucking more in, and it helps with the consistency, because before this deck had a consistency problem, but all the drawing and gaining memory really bumps up the potency of your combo potential. We're on 4 of the Marine Bullmons for 5s. There's a reason this card is being bought out. It's probably one of the premier level 5s for Aqua stuff. He is on play when Digivolving to tuck any Aqua source. So it's anything with Aqua Sea Animal, so you can even tuck level 6s, which is, I think, the really good part. He has Decode, so if you just have a bricked hand and you don't have anything to do, you can Evo on top of him. When he decodes, this plays out and it'll gain you memory and draw you a card. It's really good. Also, his inheritable is to end of attack, play something out. Look at that, end of attack. You play this out. It gains you more memory, draws you more cards. He's so good, it's so flexible, and one of the big components of this deck is that Decode will activate even if it's your own effects. We're playing 4 of the really good Deep Savior Metal Seedramon. His inheritable is when you're attacking something, you can tuck a Digimon under to unsuspend. So the really good combo, which is you can tuck this and it will activate Decode. So say you have a stack like this over here, and with this main stack, you tuck this effect under. This will decode out and you'll gain a memory and draw, plus you'll get this under, which then end of attack you can play another level 4 if there's a level 4 under this one. The combos are just quite ridiculous, and they continue to go infinite. Besides that, he's also just the solid aggressive level 5 in your deck. On play when Digivolving, he can unsuspend any Digimon, not just himself, and then when attacking, if you're at 1 or more, you can stun something so they can't suspend until the end of your next turn. So it's really good to get past blockers. And like I said, it's the unsuspend inheritable for the deck, so it's quite good. And because we went up on the Marine Bullmons, we had to go down on the Seedra X's. I still really like one of Seedra X. This inheritable to not be able to be redirected is really important versus some matchups. I've just found that the combo potential of Marine Bull and like the defensiveness outweighs running this at 2. I would really love to run it at 2 if I had more space, if I could run like a 60 card deck, but overall he's still great. He's when Digivolving and on play to bottom deck any level 4 or lower, and his X effect is to stun something if it's on top of his Seedramon. Then we cannot cut on Plesio. Plesio's so good. Plesio's just when Digivolving to play out any level 4 unrestricted is so good. Like I said, we're abusing playing this out. He's the perfect level 4 target. This plus the egg means that your 6s will always evo for 1 memory and draw you 2 cards when you evo into your 6. So you can't go past this. It increases the combo potential tenfold. And then his your turn effect is when a Deep Sea or a Deep Savior traded Digimon is played or evoed, you can then DNA with the cards that you have on the field. Very good. And then when you do that, you can attack. So it's with the whole Aegis combo, pumps out the damage, and lets you basically be a DNA deck without having to use your other level 6s, which is just primo. Then we're on 2 Metal Aegisdramon Ace. Probably one of the best aces Blue has gotten. It's so versatile, just D-Evo 1 and bot decks on with 7 play cost. I played against 2 Eaters today, and having black removal of play cost, like bottom decking, is so good, because if it was all blue and it was all level base, you would lose to white Digimons with no levels. His alterns can come up where if you're at 1 or more, your opponents can't suspend. So if they're trying to like blitz with Vortex, if they're trying to blitz with Gallantmon, if he's not immune, but sometimes Gallant blitzes, or like Rapid, there's so many niche cases where opponent will evo into something to pass turn and attack you. So he stops that, and then offensively, they can't block because they can't suspend. Really solid. I was on 3, but this is my spicy tech. I'm running one of Invisimon. Invisimon is a blue Liberator card, so your Sengos can search him. Really, really good. I was on 3 of the Metal Aegisdra, but there's so much stuff in the format where you kind of want to evo into not your Plesio to combo off because you get punished. So you want to go into your Aegisdramon, but that's an ace, and you really don't want to do that. You kind of want to always go into your Plesio. So because of that, and this deck is so memory efficient, there's times where I'll have a 5 and I'll evo into Invisimon. His when evo and on play is to de-evo 2 something and then reveal their top security. So that can give you information on their security as well, and then it'll delete something with 1 or less sources. But because you're so memory efficient, you can evo into this guy because he's only 3 cost evo, swing, gain the memory off of your end of attack effects, put him back in your security, and then you can combo off afterwards into Plesio. Because remember, Plesio will, if you have the Zukimon in it, will only evo for 1. So it's very memory efficient. So then you can basically get a free extra body. This is also a black level 6. So Plesio's, if you play Plesio, she will see that this meets the requirements for DNAing into Aegis, which requires a black and a blue. So he is surprisingly synergistic in this deck, and just a spicy tech. Helps you win certain games that you wouldn't win. But we'll talk about the big boy himself, Aegisdramon, one of the best floodgates in the game. There is no sweet spot for your opponent, there is only a sweet spot for you. If you are at 1, you gain both of his effects of your opponent can't get on play effects, and you gain immunity to Digimon effects for all your Deep Savior traded Digimon. His when Digivolving is really good because it bottom decks 14 play costs worth of Digimon and then plays out 12. 9 times out of 10, you're either just going to be playing out a Metal Aegisdra or where is he? Aegisdramon. These, because I've cut the Deep Savior cards down so much, I find that this is okay because usually you're going to Plessy, so you're getting the attack. And if you have Marine Bull, you'll play out a level 4 as well. The level 4 can be anything. But on the very rare occasion, I'll have a Crabmon in there. And if I already have the Jamming Inheritable, I'll be like, okay, I get a rookie as well. It's more of an upside thing. He's your key piece. I usually only never need to see 2 of him to win a game. Playing 3 is kind of risky. I've seen a lot of lists play 4 because you want to always see it. But I think with the amount of search and draw and gaining memory that Zukui and all the other cards that I play lets me find at least 1 of these per game, even if 2 of them are in security. We also play Scramble, so you can always add it back. And I think the deck doesn't need Aegis to win. It's just Giga helps you win immensely quicker. Then we're going to the Tamers. Oh wait, we're not playing any of those because they suck. We are playing BT9 Digimon, which means set up in the back and pop off. So we're playing 4 memory boost, what to say, search for consistency pieces. This is also why we're only on 9 rookies, is because we're playing so many consistency options. We're playing 4 training. It's Digimon, search, reduce. Can't beat that. And then 2 scrambles. I hated playing scramble at 1, so I bumped it up to 2. This is impeccably important just because you get even cheaper evos. So your Plessy will become 0 evo when you evo with Scramble. It helps you cheat more memory, helps you add cards back because you're a combo deck. really broken. And then shout out to my boy, a fellow fish enjoyer. I stole his option lineup. I was running 2 of the Deep Savior option, but he's playing the 2 really broken options for blue, which is Ice Wall and Hammer Spark, both security bombs. So it's a security bomb that can get around Digimon that are unaffected by effects because it steals turn. So it's really important. This is just defensive. I don't think I played this one time the entire game. This is really nice. It's a free extra memory in your hand. Why wouldn't you want to do it? This deck is so memory efficient. When your opponent chokes you to 1, sometimes that 1 memory to go to 2 is all you need to pop off. And the Deep Sea Saviors option, if you notice, I took out the Deep Saviors level 4 Aegisdramon, the when attacking. This is what this was really good for because it gave it jamming so you could attack, gain 1. I find it doesn't come up as much, especially with Zukui. You kind of want to just go up your line and combo off and gain all the advantage, then do that. Sometimes I've played this and then been able to swing with Crabmon. Its security effect is great to play out a free level 5 or lower Deep Savior traded Digimon. Can help you play out your Aegisdramons, which then you can ace on top of. Very flexible. At minimum, it's a 2 memory draw 1 because you take your security and then you know what's in there. This is new fish. I got big shout outs to, what's his name? Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, something like that. He's from Europe. He's been a pioneer in the fish building. I'm pretty sure he's cooking up an Ariamon list. I'd love to see it, but I have to give him a lot of credit because the core of my level 4s definitely comes from his. Cutting back on the rookies and playing just search options because he's not a fan of traditional rookie counts really helps. It's all gas. It's just combo swing, blue, bot deck, unsuspend, you know, the classic broken stuff that's been in Bandai since the beginning.